And we begin tonight with that horrifying news. The Islamic State group says that it has beheaded another American journalist in retribution for continued U.S. airstrikes in Iraq.
Steve Sotloff had not been seen in Syria since August of last year until he appeared in a video released last month by the Islamic State group that showed the beheading of fellow American journalist James Foley. At the end of the video, he threatens to kill a third captive, a British man, David Haynes.
This has drawn the attention of people worldwide, including Michigan's congressional delegation. 24-hour News 8 political reporter Rick Albin traveled to St. Joseph today to talk to the senior member of the legislature, Fred Upton. What is the congressman saying tonight, Rick?
Well, his reaction, like so many others, was outrage of what the ISIS militants have done, but he said this wasn't totally unpredictable. In fact, he said that many people expected something like this could happen, and not just in Iraq or Syria, but in, he says, hotspots around the globe that deserve, but in his opinion, are not getting the attention of the United States.
People could see this some time ago. Where were our efforts to help arm the rebels more than a year ago? Haven't seen much. And our allies, whether they be in Turkey, a member of NATO now, whether it's what happened with Israel in terms of Gaza, in terms of doing it on their own. You look at other hotspots in the world, and we need some leadership, and pretty damn quick.
The congressman and his colleagues will be back in Washington next week, and he says they will be looking for solutions not only to the problems with ISIS, but to those other hotspots around the globe that he says deserve the attention of U.S. foreign policy. In St. Joseph, I'm Rick Albin, 24-hour News 8.
All right, Rick, thank you. Steve Sotloff was a 31-year-old freelance journalist who grew up in South Florida. He traveled to Syria to cover the country's civil war before he disappeared in August of 2013. His disappearance was kept secret by his family, fearing that he might be harmed if the news went public. Sotloff's mother made an impassioned plea to ISIS last week, saying that her son has nothing to do with the U.S. government and is an innocent journalist.